Hi guys, so welcome back to the channel. So today is gonna be a little bit different because I want to share my setup for the very first time on YouTube. And I've been trying to make a setup video or setup tour video since a long time because I love all setup videos on YouTube and all social medias like, like PewDiePie's or Meow or Winda Besudara, something like that. They have a lot of good inspirations and really cool setup video, and I want to make my own setup video. So it's gonna be a little video, or it's gonna be simple one. I've been making my setup for a year now, and yeah, almost 2 years, but a year and a half, I guess. And the thing is, for context, I'm gonna move from this house. So I've been living in this house for 2 years, making YouTube for 1 year, and I really wanna make a setup video before I leave this house or move from this house. So I don't wanna make this setup, like a waste that I don't wanna share it with you guys. So yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, let's go in. This is my room or my studio or my whatever you wanna call it. This is my setup room. So let's go. Alright guys, now you can see how simple the setup is from my intro. This is the room, my studio, my little studio. This is all white. I don't have any kind of a wall hanging or something like portrait or neon boxes or something like that, neon lights or whatever. Oh, this is just simple white stuff, very minimalist. Because I don't have time, I don't have the inspiration to do all the kind of gaming stuff for this last year. So yeah, this is it. I only have this one curtain, just dark gray, one AC right there, my lightings and everything, but I'm gonna walk through you one by one. This is it, very much it. All right, let's start with my chair. This is a chair, I think, it's called Thunder X. I don't know if it's international or local in Indonesia only, but this is just a simple gaming chair. Just I enjoyed, but maybe I will try to upgrade or change the seat or change the chair into the ergonomic style one, because this one's, if I sit too long, it's kind of like hot. The air, I think it's like the airflow is not really comfortable, but anyway, still a really good chair. And my desk, let's start to the desk. This desk is from Accesories. Look at that. This is my cable management, by the way. Pretty neat or not? If you like it or don't like it, tell me in the comments. But yeah, this is my table. For details like prices, including my chair and the dimension, I forgot, but I will say around 160, I guess, or 170 centimeters. I will double check that and write it in the comment section, in the pin or in the description later, so keep an eye out. All right, so this is the chair, black one. I'm a black guy, black setup kind of guy. So yeah, pretty much the chair and the desk right now. And let's move on into what's in the desk. All right, I will start with, so this is my setup for the monitors. I have two monitors, guys. I have two monitors. This one is Asus G27 SCS, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. This is Asus ROG1. You can see the embossed logo right there. This is 27-inch 2K with 180 Hertz. For the price also, I will put it in the description. This one is BenQ X240 or X240. This is my second monitor. 1080p 165 hertz. Initially, or last time, I put this one on portrait, vertical like this, but I don't really enjoy that for too long, so I changed it back to horizontal like this, landscape. So I have two landscape right here. This is my main. I game on this. I make content on this, and this one I use for my OBS and stuff. And on top of this monitor, I have this webcam. This is Nemesis NYK. I think this is local. It's also budget, so it's not really expensive. It captures 1080p on 60 fps and 2K on 30 fps, just really good and sufficient for now because I have this lighting right here, which I will talk about later. That's two monitors I have, and then from below, let's move on to my keyboard. So this keyboard, also black guys by the way, and you cannot really see the RGB lighting. I put it on red because I have this lighting right here that's on. But anyway, this keyboard, this is not included by the way, this is like third party, but this keyboard is VGN ATK 68. This is 65% keyboard, which is Hall effect or rapid trigger. So I enjoy so far so good though. I think this is like a clone or something, because when I bought this, it was like the hype or the trend with woodthing keyboard. So yeah, this one I cannot afford woodthings. That's why I bought this. And this is the palm rest, which from, I don't know, like a local brand or something. It's like MYNK. It's also budget, but it's so comfy when I put my palm right here when I do, like, you know. So that's the sound of it. I will put more in the B-roll, but anyway, it's just how it feels. But it's really cool. It's really comfy with the keyboard. All right, let's go move on to the right side, which is my mouse pad. Sorry if it's dirty, guys, by the way. This is my mouse pad, which is Logitech G640, 40 centimeters wide. I don't remember the height though, but it's pretty wide and it's comfy. You know, just wipe around this mouse pad. Alongside it, this is my new mouse, by the way, that I made a video of. You can try it. Maybe you want to check it out in my unboxing. Also including the monitor, you can check it out in the unboxing too. I will put the link on the description if you're interested. So this is the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2C, which is the C, or which compact version. So it's not the regular one, so it's like a smaller version of it. It's compact version. Just really cool. I love it so far. And this is my new one. For the entire of my gaming career, if that's really a thing, I only have two mouse or gaming mouse. This is the second one. I have one right here, which is the Mousepad. So far I have two gaming mouse. The Mousepad is kind of like having this issue, like double clicking right now, so I don't really use it anymore. But I don't throw it away. I just collect this, put it on the shelf, something like that. So you know, it's like for aesthetic only. It's Mousepad. It's really cool mouse when I still use it, but not now, not anymore. This one's really cool. Right beside it, I have an IEM. I think it's a budget. I don't remember the brand. I will put it on the description, which with the link if it's still available. This IEM is really good, guys. It's white, and I'll connect it directly into the into the mic, not the mouse, into the mic. So I have like a direct feedback from this microphone into my ear directly, even though the sound or the speaker, the volume is too loud right now. That's why I set it to 10%, which is sufficient for daily tasks or daily listening, something like that. For gaming, I can hear footsteps and everything. It's really good. I really enjoy this so far. Okay, this done. The monitor's done. Let's move on to the mic. So this mic is from Rexus. The name, if I'm not mistaken, is Rexus CM10, which is a budget from Rexus, which is, I think Rexus is only in Indonesia. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe Indonesia only, but maybe also in another country, specifically Southeast Asia, but I don't know. Correct me, guys. Tell me in the comments. But CM10 is really good mouse. This is a cardioid mouse, so it's only from top. The pickup pattern is also, always from the top, so not from the side. So I need to use it like this, at an angle like this, guys. Anyway, it's attached to my mic arm, which is from Oximus. I think it's also a local brand, the Oximus right here. It's also have this like RGB lighting, which I set to white only. I don't want it to be colorful. I want it to be minimal because currently as the aesthetic is Resident Evil, as you can say. I set it to red, white, like Umbrella Corporation. Okay, so anyway, this one is like mic arm, sorry. It's from Oxyhome. It's real cool. I can set it low like this. This is really good for making content. I can still see my second monitor, so it's not obstruct my view. And this one also can be set higher. I think it's around right here. So if you have a little bit more, you can set it closer to you maybe, but yeah. Anyway, okay, that's it. The monitors, the webcam, the keyboard, the IM, the mousepad, the mouse, the mic, and the mic arm. To the right, I have this PC. Okay, maybe I will go that later after I say something about this one. So this one's like I don't know what you call it, like a cup holder or something. It helps me with the watery things when it melts, because I tend to drink coffee, and the melt from the ice, it's kind of like, you know, all over into my desk if I don't use this. So it's pretty handy, and I always be careful because it's closer to my PC. But I don't know, if you have suggestion, maybe I can put it here, but I don't think I'd have any space. Maybe I should put it somewhere else, but so far it doesn't captured in the camera. If I put this, it will capture it from the camera. So so far I've been putting it right here. Anyway, let's talk about the PC. This is my PC, $1,000 PC if I remember correctly. But the price, it's almost 20 million rupiahs. I think it's like a mid-range something. It's not, I don't say my PC is beefy or something like that. It's not really that high-end, but I'm rocking with RTX 4070 Super, which is 12 gigs of VRAM, and I think that's really enough for me right now. And also I use Intel Core i5 12400F, which is like a 12th generation Intel Core i5. But I think, I don't know, in my research and testing, I think I'm bottlenecked with the CPU, but so far it's okay. I can handle this. I can handle the performance if I, you know, like to test or like benchmarking games like that before I make contents. All right, so this is it. For any details about the PC spec, I will put it in the description also. Also, let's move on. I guess that's it from the, okay, one more. The lighting. This lighting, I think it's also budget. budget-friendly lighting. It's not from Elgato or things like that, which I cannot afford at the moment. So this is from Streamplify, which is, I think, brand from German, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly. This is from German, called Streamplify Light 14. This is my only key light right now, guys. So I only have one key light right now. One key light. I don't have any light other than this one. I know I'm probably better if I have like one fill light right here or something that can fill my other face, the side of the face, and then this like side lighting up my main face or something, like my left side of my face, and then I have my fill light right here. But for now I don't have fill light, so this will do. This will do. All right, before I deep dive talking about my lighting, that's simple enough. That's it. That's on my table. This is Streamplify Light 14 lighting that at an angle like 45 degrees something, maybe more than 45 degree. Let's move on to the back. All right, so this is the back of my setup. I intentionally put set it up like this, like a gap, so I can clean it better. And also if I have to do something with the cables, I can do it easily if I have a gap like this. Okay, so first one, this is my arm. This is the motor arm, also from Accesories. So I have like Accesories right here, and then I have like Accesories right here too, that can hold my motor like this. Alright guys, so this is my UPS, just from ProLink. This is really helpful and really useful for my setup. And I think if you still haven't been able to get one of these, I think you should, guys. If you have setup like mine, or maybe even powerful than mine, and still haven't have this one, you should get one. So this one's really help when your power or electricity suddenly out. You still have a backup power for at least, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or even less. This one's like holding, I don't remember, like, I don't know, 2000 watts or something, I don't know, battery. So I have plugged my monitor, my main monitor, and my PC into this. So I have two power cable from my PC and my monitor to this one. So whenever emergency things like thunderstruck or my electricity out suddenly, I still can shut down my PC properly without losing, I don't know, system stability or something, especially the PC. So yeah, it's been really helpful so far. All right, move on. Okay, this is the cable to the webcam. And this one also I use Accesories, which is I think the same. I don't remember exactly, but I think this is the same arm from Accesories that I used to anchor something or to set up my monitor. Okay, this is the holder, the cable for the cable, and then I have this cable setup, cable management that I use behind. This is everything behind the setup, guys. Closer look to the cable management. I don't know, what do you think about the cable management? Did I do a good job for the cable management, or do you think this is still messy? Let me know in the comments, okay? Maybe you can have some suggestion. I use this. I don't wanna ruin my desk, so it's like, I don't know what you call it, like it's not, I'm not using like a screw, like you wanna, I don't know how to say it in English though, but it's like use this held down with this I don't know how to say it, pinned down to the like this to the desk. Sorry, my English is not too good, but I'm trying. Okay, so this one, and also this one. And I think the weight is balanced enough for their PC, that PC right there, and then this is the weight from the monitors right here. And also this is also heavy, by the way. This one is also heavy. The UPS. Not to be confused with PSU, so that's different. Anyway, this like the below. Yeah, I think I did a good job. I can be better. I use all this Velcro to put all the cables, something like that. Anyway, yeah. Alright guys, that's the back of the PC setup, and also the front of PC setup. That's pretty much it. Let's move on to the side. I think just a miscellaneous. There's some extra that I want to talk about. So I don't know, it looks messy though. So this is my phone holder that I use for my phone, obviously. This is my candle light, just like a candle, I think, yeah. This is a candle that I sometimes use. I just still have dust on it. Still like use this like I don't know what to say, like oil perfume thing, I think. Yeah, so you can drop some of it to the candle, and it lights up because it's pretty warm. This light is pretty warm, and yeah, kind of like give you aromatherapy, something like that. And I also use this light as my practical light when I captured my webcam right there. So it's captured the light. Move to the side. It's just my I want to say clock, but that's wrong. This is my watch. This is my watch, and also this is also my watch, obviously. And this one, kind of like a broken watch. Like it's like a tick watch. It's like a Google watch or something. I think it's broken. Move on. Yeah, this is my Lamzuma that I talked about earlier, and this is my controller. This one is 3D printed. I bought it online because obviously I don't have a 3D printer. So yeah, this is my controller. The only controller I have right now, which I really love. It's really comfy, and I really like the Xbox controller over PS5. I don't know, maybe because compatibility, because I just can plug and play with my games from Steam. But it wouldn't hurt though. Maybe I want to try PS5 controller later, the DualShock 5. But so far, yeah, I think I'm still sticking with this one. Below, this is my sleeve, my gaming sleeve, my arm sleeve, or I don't know. I usually wear this when I play competitive, like Valorant, Apex Legends, Delta 4, or something like that. Why? Not because for flexing or too much, or oh you just play games, use your arm sleeve. No, bro. I mean, I kinda sweat a lot, you know. This is Indonesia, by the way. If you're watching this and you're not in Indonesia, even my AC, not gonna, you know, not gonna hold, bro. I think even though it's cool with the AC, I still sweat. So I need this for better sweat control when I sweat it on my arm, and also have this kind of like, you know, I can move around with my mouse precisely. And yeah, I had to break it to you, but I kid you not, it's useful. It's really comfy, by the way. And below I have this stuff like, I don't know, like internet splitter or something, I don't know. You can split it with this, like the LAN cables. Initially I used this before to connect the LAN cable into that PC and to this laptop that I will talk about later. So yeah, that's the cable, the RG45 internet cable. This is some cables, my stuff that, I don't know, just stuff guys, just stuff that I use, like Velcro cables right here. This is my cables for my controller that I can charge my battery with this, and other cables, other Velcro stuff, and the USB or my flash drive, something like that. This is just for me to clean the desk. Sometimes I clean it with this to blow some air, you know, to clean the keyboard or the mouse pad. Also, this cables is for this one, I guess. This one is like a capture card. This is my gaming capture card from Ugreen that for now I don't use though, but maybe later. I've been testing with this one when I using my laptop before. Before I have this PC, I use my laptop using capture card to record videos, but for now, I only use my OBS, and that's enough. So I don't use this, not now. And the one below it is my sorry. This one is my capture card. This one is the USB splitter, I guess. Yeah, this is the USB splitter. When I want to connect one keyboard to two devices, for the laptop and then to the PC, but I don't use it. I use it rarely right now, and I have that. What is that? Oh, this is my old, I guess, my old earphone, wireless earphone. That's my IEM box right there. Anyway, okay. The first floor. This is the second floor and the third floor, guys. The first floor, I have my Tenelisss figurine, which I got from my graduation day. Sorry, it's so hard to hold it. Okay, this is my Tenelisss stuff. Why don't I put this on my camera? Because I don't have the space on it for it. Maybe later in the new place I will put it on the background for aesthetic purpose, but for now I put it just here, keep it there for a while. This one, I was using headphones or headset. I put it right here, and there's RGB stuff on it. It's like, yeah, gimmick RGB stuff from Vantech brand, but I don't have, I use IEM now, so they kind of like just shelf it right now. This one is my, oh sorry, there's a dust there. This one is from Rexis. This is my laptop stand. Yeah, this is really useful if I want to use my laptop to the setup, but as you can see, my table or my desk is so full right now, so I don't have the place for it. So I guess I'm gonna put it down again, and maybe later if I want to use my laptop with this stuff, with this PC stuff. All right, okay, that's about it for the site setup. After this one is my, obviously I only have two tripods. This one is for my phone if I want to record some of the overhead shot for unboxing, but I don't still have a camera, so yeah, this one is really helpful. This one is for my lighting, or I usually attach my webcam here if I want to put it further, maybe in the new place that I will use it. That's my cable, that's my internet cable, and this is it, the laptop, the old laptop. This is the 2021 Asus TUF A15. Alright guys, so this is the laptop. Before I have PC, I use this, my daily driver. I make content on it, but not really good, I think, because it's not had the capability to hold, I don't know, a really good graphic in games, like high settings like that, and then a good OBS settings. Like it lags a lot, so I use it only for work right now. When I want to use it like for a mobile purpose, like I want to go outside, I will bring this laptop for now. That's pretty cool, right? Now we talk about lighting. All right, so for the lighting, guys, pretty simple. I talked about earlier that my lighting is only key light. I only have key light. So this one from the Streamplify that I talked about earlier, I only have my key light, which is one key light that, you know, shine like lighten up my face right here. So when I face the monitor, and then I have my practical light right there that I talked about earlier, and then this one, the extra back lighting. This one act as a, I don't know, man, I have like these two cheap ring light, but I don't like them when they use as the main light. So this is not good, bro. I have webcam, which is not really, I don't know, the budget webcam, guys. You know about budget webcam. So yeah, I only use this as backlight. I set it like white like this, like maybe bluish white, and then it's scattered around here in the, maybe you can see it, but it's scattered around the wall like this, so it can give me a little bit of a light behind me. And then this one we also use as a practical light. So if you want to see how it's all incorporated or combined together into a scene in OBS, I will show you. Alright, so this is it. This is how it looks like in the OBS. That pretty neat, right? I mean, it's enough for me right now. The lighting is like, I don't know, okay, it's not bad, but yeah, that's it. You can see it like that. You can see it like, that's the backlight, that's the practical light right there, the candle light, the practical light, the warm light also use behind me, and then this is the key light that I use. That if I face the monitors, look like this, which is, yeah, just enough for now. Whenever I wanna record a gameplay video or maybe live stream later. Alright guys, so this is it. This is the real time what happens behind the scene whenever you see content from my channel. So yeah, I turn off the light, the overhead light from this room, and then use all the lights from my key light, my practical light, my backlight right here, the budget, and this one is also the practical light. Basically, this one is DIY. I just use my old cabinet, I don't know, cupboard, something like that, here to hold it high up right there. Alright guys, that's it for my setup tour this year, 2026. Before I move from this house, and I'm pretty satisfied right now that I can share this with you guys. I hope it entertains you or maybe inspired you to make your own setup if you haven't already. And yeah, this is it. My simple white setup, gaming rig, gaming setup, streaming content creation setup that sufficient and budget friendly, if I suppose so, if I can say. That's it. You can see it all together right here with one light. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I will see you later in the new place, maybe next year or something that I can share another setup tour if you're interested. And thank you very much for watching and supporting this channel so far with 295 subscribers, almost 300 guys. If you're willingly to support me. If you're new to the channel, my name is Tenelisss, which is really easy to pronounce. For Indonesian friends, my friend from Indonesia, you can just call me Tenelisss, something like that. It's pretty easy. For my friends all internationally across the country, you can say something like Tenel, something like that. But easy, Tenelisss. Thank you for watching. Again, we'll see you on the next video setup tour, and I will put everything that I've mentioned yapping so far in the description. The prices, the link that I can provide you. Maybe you are new to all of this and you want to try make your own setup, you can try. And also don't be afraid to share it to the world of your setup, and maybe it can give you some, I don't know, satisfy your needs or fulfill your dreams of having a setup. So this is it. Again, guys, thank you for watching. You'll see you on the next one. Keep on gaming, guys. Peace out. Bye bye. See you. Bye bye home. This is the last. Maybe this video is gonna be, I don't know, like memory for me. Bye bye.